Hello, guys. The Pentacast podcast is back after not being back for a few weeks. The reason is I haven't been able to go to a consistent internet connection because of homeschool and the corona. But it's fixed now, so I'm actually able to do upload 40-minute files of anything. Today we got Jaden and Isaac back, both returning members, which is good. Today we're going to talk about Apple and Epic Games having their little 1v1 in court about the App Store. We're going to talk about, I'm just going to rant quickly about Modern Warfare having way too many updates. Halo Infinite got delayed again. We'll talk a little about the new Fall Guys game, and there's also, we're just going to have a chat about the three of us and our gaming experiences with games that could be 30 years old and could have just came out in the past few years. We're just gonna talk about our experiences with gaming recently, and that's pretty much about it. Let's jump straight into the big boy. Epic Games and Apple having a bit of a 1v1. So, Isaac, you said you wanted to talk about it?
Yeah, Caleb, I'd just like to ask before I continue, 1v1, are they build fighting or box fighting?
They're going to a courtroom and yelling at each other.
Oh, okay,
So that kind of a 1v1.
So basically, Apple has this policy on their App Store where when you have microtransactions, Apple gets to take 30% of your earnings.
An example of that, so would be, say you're playing Clash of Clans on an iOS device and you want to buy some gems, or Clash Royale. You buy some gems, right? 30%, 70% goes to Supercell, or the developer of whatever game or whatever app this is. 30% goes to Apple. So say if you had, maybe you bought $10 worth of something, of course, $7 goes to the company that made the app, and the other 30% goes to Apple, which is kind of a rip-off. It's not just kind of, it's kind of a massive rip-off. So, yeah, I can see where Epic's coming from in this, but continue.
I just think Epic is pretty greedy because they've got enough money as it is. But, as I was saying, so Epic was like, Epic was like, I don't like this very much, so I'm gonna go against the rules of the App Store and make our own separate thing that is in the App Store to make microtransactions for. Apple, obviously, because they're breaking the rules, Apple was like, I don't like this, so we're gonna ban Fortnite on all your devices and remove it off the App Store on all Apple devices. And it also got banned on the Google Play Store. And Epic, so then Epic is now taking Apple to court and suing them for banning Fortnite. But I just feel like it's kind of fair that they banned Fortnite because they broke
Epic
rules.
it's because Epic signed, when they put their app on the App Store, they sign a terms and service agreement that of that 70% and 30% cut. Now, what Epic did, they've made a little loophole with V-Bucks and made it so when you buy, it only goes to Epic. Apple this goes, no, this you agreed to this. And yeah, honestly, lawsuit wise, Apple's fair enough, but I think the reason Epic's going to court is because they say it's unfair that Apple should take 30% anyways, which it is. Both sides are in the wrong here. Epic broke the terms of service that they agreed to, and Apple is ripping companies off in a way, taking 30%, which is stupid. So honestly, both sides are in the wrong, but yeah. But there's one thing about Epic that kind of has put me on their side for this, and that's the marketing campaign they've done. There's a pretty famous Apple ad where it's about I think it's the 1984 one, where it's like, throw something at this massive cinema of people and it blows up. Fortnite parodied it with a Fortnite skin, and threw the Fortnite axe at it instead, which I kind of thought it was hilarious. It's honestly a really smart marketing move, which, let's be real, Epic Games has always had a really good marketing team. Like, that's one thing I'm always going to respect them for, is their marketing team. It's really good. They've got some top-notch guys marketing their product.
And then, like, so they recreated the ad, but I feel like I like the marketing, but I also feel like the way they've worded what they're doing by breaking the rules is sort of like trying to manipulate children that play the game, because they say Epic Games has defied the Apple Store monopoly, and in retaliation, Apple's banned Fortnite on billions of devices, and something like, use hashtag free Fortnite and vote for a better Fortnite that's still allowed on the App Store.
Like, it was very... That's the one thing that honestly ruins the ad. The idea of the ad was amazing. That end bit was sort of just like... It's almost like they're saying, we're gonna go bankrupt because of this happening. We are going to all of our employees will be on the streets if you don't hashtag save Fortnite. Which we all know isn't true. They make a ton of money off, like the consoles, your PC V-Buck buying. They make a lot of money off other games, and of course the Epic Games launcher, and imagine they'll be making a fair bit off that too. So, like, yeah, it was a bit dramatic, the little message at the end, but no, maybe not a bit. It was very dramatic. Let's be real. So I don't know. Like I said earlier, both sides are in the wrong here. In terms of who wins a lawsuit, let's have a vote. I think Apple.
Apple, yeah.
Jaden?
I'll have to say Apple, man.
Like, Epic broke the terms of service. That's Apple's just gonna constantly use that against Epic, and it's like, you broke our contract, you broke everything we agreed to, and yeah, now, is it an unfair system? Should someone act upon it? Yes, but I don't think Epic's in the right, I guess, shoes to do it. Now, there is someone on Epic's side who, there are rumors they'll join in, and that's Spotify. Of course, Spotify and then Apple has Apple Music. They're the biggest music streaming platforms in the world. Basically, the two biggest competitors against each other. Spotify is on Epic's side as well. If anything, they're the people who should be going in for the lawsuit, because from my knowledge, I'm pretty sure Spotify is actually stuck to the agreement with the whole 30% cut thing. If that is a thing on Apple, I'm not sure. I don't have an iOS because I just don't like Apple products. Because yeah, I don't.
But yeah, so I just think whatever happens, but once again, Epic is lawsuiting Apple for something that they did wrong, and they're probably not gonna win it, and that'll just be a whole bunch of money wasted on lawyers, court.
I think Epic knows that. They're the ones losing the money here. But here's the thing: people are siding with Epic. Most people who are siding with Epic, who aren't their biggest fanboys, like most people are with the Fortnite community. Most people who are siding with Epic in this are siding them with either the marketing or it's because they genuinely just hate Apple. Most people know that Apple's probably gonna win the lawsuit, and if there's anyone who's in the right more, it's Apple, even though they're ripping off lots of companies. I do think it's good Epic standing up for those other, especially smaller companies, who like the really small mobile developers who all they can get is those microtransactions, and they're taking a massive cut out of it. So yeah, honestly, yeah, I'm on Epic's side because of that reason. Do I think Epic's the right company to do it? No, not at all. But yeah, let's move on.
But I don't know if Caleb's gonna do this, but I think when we're talking about the actual like marketing, I think it would be a pretty good idea, Caleb, for people that are watching on YouTube, for you to put like a silent version of the ad to like show people what the marketing was. But you obviously don't have to do that.
There's no point though for audio listeners, because if it's a
True.
silent version, yes, it won't get. Well, probably still get copyrighted actually. All right. Anything else on that topic?
No.
Alright. Modern Warfare, this is my chance to rant before I talk about Halo Infinite, and then you guys pretty much do most of the talking for the rest of the episode. Except for the last little bit. Modern Warfare, what the hell is up? Honestly. Alright, so Modern Warfare is officially like past the 200 gigabyte mark, which is ridiculous. And today, do you want to know how big an update? And I think it's like well past 200, I reckon. Because today, I would go to play Modern Warfare, there's nothing else to do. Boom! 54 gigabyte update. Alright, cool. Took a couple of hours, I was done, went to play again. And what do you know, there's another update. Now, another update was only like 2 gig. But it's still another update. I just want to play the game. And every 5 seconds, there's a 50 gig update. This game has a massive problem with mega updates. Honestly, it's bad. Every single time you go to play Modern Warfare after you don't play for like a week, there's a 20 or 30 or 50 or I don't know, sometimes a 70 gig update waiting for you. And it's like, yeah, I mean the game looks good, but like there's nothing new added every time. Like, yeah, maybe in this update a stadium roof got removed. But like, I think, alright, so Charlie, we've had him on the podcast before, or Spread Chicken. He made a joke to me today that about 50 gig of that update is probably updating Captain Price's cigar, and the other 4 is actual content. Which, honestly, man, I agree. Because in this, I don't know, in this past, it feels like I've ranted about this for ages. Every time they do these mega updates, there's nothing new added, it feels like. Yeah, probably half of it is Warzone. I don't play Warzone because, I don't know. I just don't. Which, by the way, Warzone's also full of hackers, so hopefully 54 of those update, they have a 54 gigabyte update and still don't fix the hacking. That's a bit of a problem. You'd think in that 54 gig, there's like a 2 gig anti-cheat they add, but no. It's still a hack-ridden game. All they do to stop it is just say, all they did start to stop hacking was just say, stop hacking. They just, Infinity Ward's like, stop hacking. They expect that to work. I wish I was joking when I say that too. They literally just said stop hacking, and that's all they did. I know, you're kind of the people that make the game. Shouldn't you like stop people from hacking? In that 54 gig, you should. Right. I want to shut up about Modern Warfare. But
no, I'll keep talking to me.
Do you agree though? Like,
yeah,
every single time I go to play, there's a stupid update that updates the texture of the goddamn dogs to look a little bit more realistic. They already look good. Leave them alone. Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah, this update it like opened the stadium roof, but apart from that, mate, that shouldn't take 50 gig up to just change a little part of the map. I don't know.
I also think it's funny that the cheaters, like I seen this
like all the hackers and stuff.
This stream highlight of this streamer, I forget who it was. And it was their first ever Warzone stream. They had played it before. It was the first time they ever streamed it. And they got stream sniped by a hacker. And he had crazy aimbot. Like, he was headshotting and one-shotting people that weren't even rendered in yet. And in the streamer, or streamers, I think, instead of reporting him, they knew it would do nothing, so they just made bets on how many kills they would get. And they made like $100 bets on how many kills the dude would get.
It's that bad, man.
Yeah.
That disproves it, my point. Maybe with those 54 gigs of wasted space on my computer for a goddamn cigar, you could fix the game, but no. And it's still an unbalanced mess. Everyone just has a growl every 5 milliseconds. They just grab the growl, it's like, boom, game over. Fix the game! You have 54 gigs of nothing! It's like they just added 54 gigs of the same thing over and over again, and that's the whole update. It's stupid.
Literally,
Fix the game.
Literally, they just added 54 gigs of empty disk space, and it still somehow takes up 54 gig.
Yeah, like, I honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I go on my goddamn Modern Warfare files and there's just nothing there. It's bad.
It is bad.
Let's talk about COD's old sort of rival, I guess you could call it. Halo Infinite is coming out later this year with the Xbox, you say? With the Xbox fridge. Nope,
Yes.
the game got delayed.
Oh.
So, the game has been pushed back so far that it's actually going into 2021, and it's mainly for the critiques. Like, they probably want a bit more time, and I'd imagine all the critiques from what do you call it, the reveal, played a bit of a part into it.
Mm.
And apparently COVID also has taken a bit of a hit, which you can imagine, yeah, that probably would be a reason. So, I mean, if they make the game look at least not a massive disappointing mess, then yeah, that would be good, but I don't know. Yeah, but the Halo Infinite been delayed, I'm not sure when in 2021, I would assume like maybe February-ish. But I've said this many times in the podcast, I don't mind when games get delayed as long as it makes the game better. Like, I'm fine to wait. Like Cyberpunk, which I can't wait for. I'll probably talk about that in just a normal gaming talk area. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Halo Infinite delay. Fall Guys is a new game, and apparently it's fun. Jaden, you've been waiting all this time.
Yes, I have been. Freaking fun as. You know, I haven't played it, but far out. It looks mad.
Now tell us a bit more about
Like,
it. I know nothing except everyone looks like a little pillow. And it's cartoony, and it looks fun. That's all I know.
A little pillow. Well, so it's basically like another Royale game, but you got these different courses, and so what happens is you go into like a lobby, and the maximum amount of players is 60 people. You can change your skin, how you look. But basically, you go into a game with 60 people, and you do a bunch of these courses. And every round, like there's a new course, and a certain amount of people can qualify, by passing the finish line or winning like with the most points as a team.
So
But if you don't get,
so it's basically Battle Royale Minecraft party games.
It's basically
60
Wipeout.
It's basically Wipeout.
oh, it's basically Wipeout. Yeah, true. But it's really good. Especially during these times, it's very entertaining and
Is it
it's
free?
very fun. No, I think it costs 30 on the PlayStation. I
Is it
saw
on
it,
PC?
but instead of buying that, I think it is on PC. Yeah, it's on
Ooh.
PS4, PC. So whoever wants to bloody make a video on it, do it because it's fast.
Is it PS4 exclusive? That actually it'll be if it wouldn't be on PC then it'll be on Xbox. Probably. It sounds like a Switch game, so.
Well, I saw it and I didn't see any like PS4 Plus. I just saw buy it, and I'm assuming you might need Wi-Fi to play it.
I think
for like people.
I don't know if this is true. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there is any microtransactions for the skins. You like unlock them by getting wins.
Yeah. In the games, you can actually unlock currency, which you can buy in the shop for the skins.
I like
and
that.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can pay actual money in real life to get stuff, which is a bonus.
That'll be why it's
You
not
just
free
earn
then.
it.
That actually
Yeah,
sounds cool. It's good.
I know.
Good. It's going in a good direction. I've seen some of the skins. They're like based off like some pretty cool things. Like,
Yeah, I know. There's
I'm pretty sure.
there's colors. It's awesome. It's a really fun
I'm
game.
pretty sure there's like a burger one that you unlock by getting 5 wins in a row.
I think so, yeah.
like
There's a burger,
I've seen
there's a
like some
cactus, there's a-
skins where it's like characters from other games and stuff. That's probably the part I'll be interested in. For
Yeah.
skin wise.
I think they're adding stuff from like Clash Royale.
Ooh.
I heard, and yeah, I know. It'll look good. I swear, but if they add skins from Fortnite, I'm gonna be a bit annoyed. But
There's
is what
an
it is, I guess.
astronaut skin on the thing.
Oh, nice.
An astronaut one, which is pretty cool.
It does actually look pretty interesting. I don't know. It's good to have a fun, refreshing game.
What
was that game at the? I think it was either like the PS4 or PS5 reveal, like the car smash one where you like drive into each other and stuff, and like if your car blows up, you got to run around to a new car. Like, do you see that? That actually looked fun.
No, I
like
didn't.
it was like the arena one. I can't remember what it's called, but it was at one of the reveals this year.
Oh, sounds fun.
Like a lot of companies are like trying to get these like esports sort of games, like competitive games. It's kind of good to see some companies go for a more fun approach, like with Fall Guys, with that car game I was just talking about. More companies just make some genuinely just like games to have fun. I guess Nintendo's been doing that since like the 80s, but
yeah, I know they're fun as. And arcades and all that.
Yeah, I guess Nintendo's been doing that for ages, but it'll be good to see some other companies like put it on other platforms like your PC, your PS4, your Xbox. Like, because I guess most of them are usually on your Switch, which but get some more on other consoles and other like systems, man. It'll be good to see. Good to see some fun, like genuinely just games made for having fun come out instead of competitiveness.
To be honest, lately
making a sequel.
No, they've got a new DLC out. It's called like the Delicious Lost Course. It's been out for like ages now.
What's that?
Delicious Lost Course. The DLC for Cuphead. It's like new bosses and new character, which is a chalice. It was announced ages ago, and I'm pretty sure it's been released for ages too. But I can't find any gameplay on it online for some reason. But you can.
I don't think it's actually out though.
You can buy it on Steam. It is available on Steam.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Yeah, and then there's the Cuphead TV show. Also, I've looked out for it the few times I went to a supermarket. Minecraft cereal's not around yet, which is sad.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
no Minecraft cereal.
Let's just talk about our recent gaming experiences. Isaac, you can go first. Jaden, go second. I'll go last.
I'm not prepared. Can I go last?
Fine, Jaden, go second. Go.
What do you want me to talk about?
Just like recent gaming experiences. You said you wanted to talk about Cuphead a bit, so now's your chance.
Okay, bro. Some people might not believe this, but some people might if you're like pros at games and really want to beat them. But I bet Cuphead the exact same day I bought it. Bit hard, a bit challenging, but it took some time and effort, and got it there, even though how annoying it was.
That is a really good effort, because then there's me that's like 22 hours on record, and I still haven't gotten past Inkwell Isle 2.
Oh yeah, also, the next day I bet it all on expert mode.
Oh, damn. Someone's a Cuphead professional from the get-go.
Well, he's a natural. It's not just Cuphead. It's like when I see a game that's like that with a story and it's got platforming. Yeah, I love it.
Platforming.
Like I like, and like
Cuphead's
Assassin's Creed and all that, like side missions and all that. So I got like Mario games on Nintendo games, Cuphead, kind of Minecraft as well. It's got a story. You have to go to the end, and it's really fun. Those games I really
you'd like Far
Cry.
Try
hard.
If you like if you add first person shooters to that mix, you'd like your Far Cry.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But he does say that he's not that good at like shoot 'em up games.
Oh well, yeah. You'd
Mm.
mainly get content from me if I played that with Rage.
Yeah.
Mm.
Speaking about Far Cry, I'm gonna talk about some gaming things I've done recently that include Far Cry 3 and Red Dead Redemption 2. I've been playing the stories for both these games. I think I went back in the holiday house like ages back, and I started playing Far Cry 3 for a bit, and that took like a bit of a break from it. I was about 3 quarters in. I just got to the second island, and then I've smashed that out. And I'm not gonna put any spoilers, especially because I know Isaac
Mhm.
hasn't finished the game. But it is really, really good. Like the story is amazing. I like how the ending is. I'm not going to spoil more about it. But yeah, the gameplay, hella fun. The story, amazing. There are some missions that completely made me want to die, but yeah, there's like one or two. It's just a really fun game. Honestly, really top notch, and that's the kind of thing I want to see for Far Cry 6. Now let's talk about Red Dead, which I played a bit more recently because I got it on the PS4. I haven't played any online because I heard it's not the greatest, and I'm more of a story person myself. I love stories in games. Now the gameplay for Red Dead, it aims for you. Like you literally just have to. It aims the game aims itself for you when you shoot. But honestly, the guns are fun to use, even though, as I just said, it aims itself. It's fun, man. I do like the gameplay in Red Dead. It's nice and chilled out. I like how the horse system is done really well. Um, it's just annoying because I cannot be bothered buying a new horse. Now the story, I'm about I think last time I checked my progress about like 50% in, or like 50, probably about 54, 56% into the story by now. And I've heard it dips off from here, but from what I've played, it's really, really good. Like, it's really, really good. I'm impressed with the story, man. So yeah, I've been playing those recently. A lot of fun. Lots of fun, man. I've really enjoyed it. And one last thing. On MLB The Show this year, which is like the baseball game for 2020, MLB Show 2020, they've added, I guess, like team making, or like make a team for your franchise, which is like the offline one of the offline modes where you just run the team pretty much. I've been remaking the jerseys for every single team, and honestly, I'll probably make a video on it if I really want to. I'll go through it all or something like that. I want to do something with it because I'm really proud of a lot of it. Even though a lot of it is just taking a lot of other people's designs and then just editing the colors or making the actual jersey. But yeah, I'm happy. All the logos, I get the actual logos and redo it, or old retro logos. But apart from that, that's what I've been doing in gaming recently. It's been pretty chilled out. That and making a Rango Town on a Minecraft server. Yeah, Isaac, go.
So my gaming recently, I've been looking for other, I guess, fun games. Cause I fairly a while ago, I sort of got bored of all of the games, and I sort of went back to Fortnite. And I've just been playing that a lot, but lately I've been getting less and less engaged into Fortnite because of the fact that I stopped in season 9 and then came back in like chapter 2, season 2. And when I came back, everyone that I knew that I was better than was like twice as good as me now. And it kind of made me feel demotivated. And no matter what I've been able to do, I haven't been able to get better. So lately I've just been feeling
Except for me.
demotivated. Yeah, so lately I've been feeling demotivated on what I'm doing. So lately I've just been trying to find new games. So I was just looking up some games, and that's where I found Fall Guys. I haven't got it yet, but I'm thinking on getting it because it looks like fun. Uh,
Honestly, man, I'm tempted to get it myself. It actually looks like heaps of fun.
yeah, and then
Something to do in stage 4 lockdown
I I hear
when it
you
comes.
crinkling a
I
packet
feel
of
it
chips or
coming.
something. I hear you crinkling a packet of chips or something there. Okay.
Grapes.
Well, it's grapes. It doesn't sound like a packet of chips.
Keep
but,
going.
but yeah, I haven't really been doing much gaming recently. I've been watching a lot of YouTube and like scrolling through Instagram because it's just like I'm bored of games. You know what I mean? There's no like good games anymore. Like the only reason why I still play Fortnite is purely because I want to get better. Other than that, I don't really enjoy it as much. There are the occasional times where I'll laugh and have fun, but it's not really that common anymore. And
Yeah.
then
That's
I'm
why we're
thinking
making
of
Rango Town.
Ringo Town. So then I'm thinking recently I'm gonna probably go back to MW, play some MW, because I think I'm at least a bit better at Call of Duty than I am with Fortnite.
But behold, the majesty of the 45 million gigabyte update. It is here to stop
Exactly.
Isaac from playing. It does not want
Exactly.
Isaac to succeed. It
It
does
does not.
not want anything good for Isaac on Modern Warfare.
The funny thing is I remember like this 50 gig update is gonna take forever. Because I don't know if you guys know, but I live in the middle of like nowhere.
In the middle of
And
Poo Bum. I'm
I,
surprised he hasn't
I
lagged out making the podcast.
yeah, and so my internet is like really slow when it comes to updates, but when it comes to like talking to people online and playing online games, it's fine. But when it comes to updates and
I wish I could
downloading,
say the same.
it's just wow, it's horrible. So like I remember there was like a 2 gig update for like Fortnite, and I had to wait for like 3 hours for it to finish.
Ooh, man, you're gonna be waiting a few days.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, I don't know if I should go back to MW because I'll be waiting for like a few days for that update to be done, and by the time that update's done, there's gonna be another one. I swear.
That's
It's
pretty much.
just the updates are so common,
That's pretty much everything.
and like I remember when I first downloaded MW, which was like 100 gigs, I literally had to wait 4 days for it to finish.
Alright. That should do it, boys.
Yep.
Good episode. It was about 32 minutes. It did not feel like 32 minutes.
Yeah.
It has felt like an hour, but oh well. Thanks heaps for listening or watching, guys. If you're on YouTube, check out the Spotify. If you're on Spotify, check out the YouTube. Sub to Chell Fact for epic memes and songs. Sub to Launch Space for whenever he uploads in a million years. And Jaden, do you want to promote anything?
Yes, I do. So I went on my phone. So I decided to make a YouTube channel. Called The Sorcerer. However, I need to work out how to make videos and all that. So it's basically work in progress.
teach Isaac as well.
I know how to edit.
He
Yeah,
took
but,
them as in the challenge.
So this will be like me playing games and also being able to distract myself or keep myself busy while all this nonsense is going around.
COVID-19.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's it.
thanks for listening, guys. Yeah,
So yeah.
you stink.